we didn't want to talk about this because unacheki we already unaona ni kama ni kitu unafaa kuambiwa.
Of course. Sisi ndio kwa fan.
Ngoja. Unaona sasa, unaona hiyo, that's the entitlement.
This is me being entitled.
Hiyo.
Not me feeling love.
You see love. You see love, bro. Ukiangalia tu vizuri, hiyo ni entitlement.
Welcome back to the Playhouse. I hope you are loving the story thus far. Again, I love to say all the time, if you're catching us here, do your life a favor and watch kitu kutoka mwanzo. Go and watch this thing. Hey, kutoka mwanzo.
Sawa, tirukutishia.
Go and watch this thing from the very beginning. So that you can have a better understanding of who the man in front of your screen is. Savara.
Yeah, man.
We're in a very crucial time. And I know a lot of people wameanza tu hapa kwa sababu wameona hiyo title. So, let's talk about it slowly. Staki urush hapa to spend some time in this. Because I really want to understand what this transitional period looks like for you. So, COVID inaingia. Uko na album ready, a full Midnight Train album iko ready. You've been working your whole life or have, at this time you've been working for years of your life. Niambie.
Yeah, man. So we released the album during COVID. Kama nakumbuka tuliofu.
Kwanza ulikuwa wapi vile ulisikia hiyo announcement? Nakumbuka?
Sikumbuki. COVID ilikuwa na it wasn't like it wasn't a once. It wasn't a one-off kind of thing announcement. There was something. Okay, guys, there's something. There's a virus.
First case. Your first case. Yeah, you're right. Ilikuja in stages.
Yeah, ilikuja in stages. So I was just saying, you remember the emotion exactly. It wasn't like a bomb blast or something. Yeah. So what? Kuna kitu.
So COVID. Yeah. So to
COVID. Yeah, Midnight Train. COVID. We're supposed to, after release, sasa sisi tunajua mambo inaendelea tuko tu like tumeshikilia nini hivi.
Before this you had tours planned.
Yes.
Hizi tours umefanya sahi, were they the ones planned for that time?
Yeah. Zikakanseliwa, hata there's times different ones zilikanseliwa. We really, fans did take the hit, but tunatake pia some of the hit na it was just a global disaster ilifanya kila mtu.
Ni kweli.
But all in all, we tried our best to come and give them good shows on this previous tours tulifanya. Ili slow down everything, we couldn't go on tour. Na hiyo ndo album tulikuwa tunataka kwenda kuiplay na tuiplay abroad. It open up a lot of things. Ndo hiyo ka happen too. Then during COVID, I would say globally kila mtu alipata time ya ku
introspect.
Yeah.
Reflect.
I think that was the time we all discovered how hectic our lives had been. We had been on tour always. Half of the year, we were doing something. We were always doing something. But during COVID, tuliwoza. Na hiyo relaxation ilifanya kila mtu akajifikiria sasa, okay, what can you do? You are practicing different things. Unajisukuma tu creatively, una realize na grow hivi, me I'm artistically naweza present kitu kama hii. That ili how can I say, that maturity and growth ili put a lot of realization that guys, we need to give fans something different. Hapo ndo tulirealize, wait a minute, tumekuwa tukifanya kitu for a long time because walikuwa tu kwa cycle fulani. Ndio tuko like, we've been doing this thing for a long time, guys, we need to come up with fresh things. Nafanya ideas zingine, nasikia hizi idea ni cool sana na hizi ideas zinaweza represent Savara pekee. As represent Sauti Sol. But I'm growing in this kind of ideas. I'm growing in my production. I'm growing in just knowing how to represent myself artistically. I realize, wow. Kumbe nimekuwa na nazoeana na umse alafu na limit growth because hata haleti something different on the table. Tunazoeana ile sasa imekuwa ni routine.
You come with the Sauti Sol mentality to the table.
Yeah. So sasa hivi loko peke yako unaona realize, wow, I need to grow artistically. So through that, na pia us being now, so we are men. We have different responsibilities. You know, some of us have families. Some of us have wives. You know, hapo sasa pia the thought process of decision making inakuwa tofauti. So you have to give each other some space. Yeah. Una realize, oh, damn. Hey, I need to experience a different Polycarp. Una realize, wow. Ita ni macha Polycarp akarelax during COVID. Hey, umsana analeta kitu tofauti. Like, wow, this is so amazing. So there was a lot of realization. And we took it upon ourselves to just take a pause and realize like, yo, we need some kind of reinvention pia. Now that was the decision to go now. I think tupatie mafans at a little bit of break. Let's take a rest hata. Maisha watu huenda holiday. Brothers unaenda holiday ukiwa kazini kunaongana zile ma leave, zitongama si permanent leave. Kuna hizo ma leave hizi leave ndefu.
Sabbatical.
Yeah. So that was how we thought about it. Yeah. Ikagrow tu vizuri. And yeah, it's played out really well.
Wait, mnaharakisha story. But in that you got a life coach. I know that.
Yeah, so what happens is it wasn't as easy as we thought.
It was like a divorce or a breakup.
Not as such. So how can I say? See, yeah, no, like it's like your lover telling you to let's take a break.
Wow. I get
so
it.
Yeah, exactly. It's like you're telling yourself let's take a break. Kitu umeizoea. But unataka to take a break away from it. Where your head is telling you that, but haujui vile umecreate system yako around this thing na vile all your energy and nafsi yako iko kwa this thing.
Your identity is
your identity kwa your red thread actually is on this thing. So una realize, whoa, wow, we had to be smart about it. So we had to be professional about it. We had to kapata a life coach. Thank you so much, Christine. Very good life coach by the way. You know yourself. Alitusaidia sana kwa hiyo transition. Christina siko ulicheza kama wewe. Alisaidia sana katika hiyo transition because we were at different levels of our lives. Yeah, you know, mtu akona someone who has a kid and someone who doesn't.
Very different.
Your thought process tofauti. Lakini lazima tuwekwe same. Unajua. So we like for us we had a very big supporting system, like not people who are dependent on us. So it wasn't all about all our energies peke. It was about the energies with those people around us. Because all of us come with, mi niko na crew yangu, Biana anakuja na energy yake na mbogi yake. Unajua, so it's not selfish. Huwezi kuwa selfish uone tu,
it's not the four of you.
It's not the four of us. The four of us come with people. Yeah. So hiyo ni kitu lazima urealize, isi kitu tu utaiface tu, watu utamake your decision na move.
Whoa, I get what you're saying.
Lazima ujue you might react.
And we're all four of you. You don't have to say the individuals' names who are not down for it. But I'm sure, I doubt, okay, I'm not sure, I'm asking, was it all four of you who came to the table and said, let's take a break? Or in a break, was it the chick one person who comes and says, by the way, mi nataka a break? You know, it's different if it's received
What do you
like
mean?
that.
What do you mean?
If my wife came and told me, I want a break, I'd be like, hiyo kitu mleta kutoka wapi bana? Things are going well bana.
No.
So was it, you see, that's what I'm asking.
So we all knew we wanted that.
But nobody was brave enough to vocalize it.
No. Before COVID, we didn't.
Before COVID, you didn't even know you wanted a break.
I wouldn't say we didn't even know. Like, you know, there are things we weren't thinking about.
Okay.
But nimekwambia COVID came ndo iko na relaxation of the mind.
Aha,
I told you I was
nakuelewa.
mimi nilikuwa nafanya tour year after year after year on tour, but during COVID ndo kuna hiyo relaxation mind. Unajua hata ukiwa holiday ndo unatulianga, alafu una realize but then nimekuwa nipiga hizi hesabu hivi, mbona nikitry hivi itakuwa kiapi hivi. So that's what happened. So all of us needed it.
But, I get it.
Yeah, so over time tukaanza kuambiana we bands tu ilianza tu hivyo, ilikuwa easy tu, ilikuwa tu easy like guys, bands take a break, it's okay, like we can take a break, and ilikuwa tu hivyo pole tu, yani saa.
Were you scared of taking the break?
Definitely. Who wasn't? Who isn't? The break is not yet tujamalizana sinaenda after Soulfest.
No, what I mean at that COVID time. You mean unaongea 2020?
Unaongea 2020?
Yeah, were you scared at that time?
When we thought about it?
Yes.
Definitely. Definitely. Yeah.
Because it was going to affect your life. That as you had known.
Yeah. Na ni scare. See bad scared. Nile tu
unknown.
Yeah, they're being scared of the unknown. Ilikuwa tu hivyo, na hiyo ni kitu nimezoea tu, unazoea, ni kama it's like anxiety ya stage. So ilikuwa lazima ufigure out, okay, this makes sense, so yeah, hapo ndo unaanza kujifikiria, okay. It was such an important time, and also like I'm happy such a thing happened when we were mature enough also. When we were mature enough to analytically look at this. Alafu pia we have to look at the fans also, what it means to them, how we announce it. It wasn't too ati okay, how do we announce it? How will it come through? And like in very many developed countries, wamekuwa na bands since time memorial. For the longest time, people have had bands. So there's a culture of bands taking a break.
Bon Jovi, Beatles.
Watu wanaenda wanapiga shughuli yao, wanaweza kuja pamoja, wanaweza kosa wasa wengine, lakini hiyo it's a cultural thing. But like most of the time hakuja kuona bands like legendary he designed many of them, so it hasn't been a culture. So me understand why fans were very attached. Alafu when we announced, I understand their reaction.
But at that time, you didn't even announce it like we're taking a break. You announced it like it was Alone Together.
Yes.
If I'm not wrong,
Alone Together it was just a process of, like we're still together but we are alone. Inaitwa Alone Together actually. The process how we went through it through our life coach, it's called Alone Together. We must understand how to be able to fuel our individuality, but also fuel our togetherness.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I think there's two different things. There's where we're coming to, because now you're going alone.
Yeah.
Now we see Sauti Sol. This is Sauti Sol imeisha. It's taking a hiatus. We may come back. We're not even thinking about that. But this is the end of Sauti Sol as we as the consumers are seeing it. So tutafika hapo, hiyo ni 2023. Lakini in 2020, you guys have just dropped this album, Midnight Train. Nenda lote, soba, hizi ngoma zote zinashika. But you're still doing things together. Kuna hiyo live streams mulifanya pamoja, si ni kweli? Ulifanya YouTube live stream. Mimi ni fan bro, najua your repertoire. Naweza kukuambia kila kitu umefanya. You did the Midnight Train. You were doing concerts together. It's until the first thing that I said, oh my God, this may be true, was Bold Man. Is it Bold Man or where the song with Aroro?
The project.
Yes. I think that's the first time when I was just like, ala, hii kitu ni ukweli. You get? But because you're still doing things together, it's until I saw Bien release the first song. And Bien released it after the CTA. So even before the CTA, when I'm interviewing him,
Lakini sasa, bro, one thing you don't, and that's why we didn't want to talk about this, is we didn't want to talk about this because unacheki we already unaona ni kama ni kitu unafaa kuambiwa.
Of course. Unaona?
Ngoja. Unaona sasa, unaona hiyo, that's the entitlement.
This is me being
entitled. Ndio hiyo.
Not me feeling love.
You see love. You see love, bro. Ukiangalia tu vizuri, hiyo ni entitlement.
Hebu ni school. Pengine niko entitled ni school. Because mimi niko na wasemo hapa kwa hiyo entitlement corner.
No, bro, I understand. No, I know what you mean, and I really like it's something that I recognize. Now it's not a bad energy. It's a human energy. It's an expression of love. When you understand how such a thing can be interpreted, you must take time to announce. That was the reason.
Okay, I guess.
You must know the words to use. In a world of entertainment where everything is taken out of context to create a headline, you must make sure you're the person who owns that narrative.
Okay.
The reason why sikuwezi kuja nikuambie is because CTA ataweka hiyo kitu haraka ndio yeye ndio kwa first ali-announce. No. Now that's not supposed to happen like that. It's supposed to be, it is me who has announced. I own the narrative. It's to your interpretation.
Yeah. Okay.
So that was the reason why we had to take time and it had to come from us. Because human beings are very... we are
entitled.
No, not entitlement. By nature, we love to be given options. We have to be given. No, we like to say. We like to show that between these three things, this one I like. You like
control.
You like to show that you have control of. Anapenda hii lakini spendi. That's just human nature. Yeah, na ni poa tu yani. So through that we knew lazima tuannounce kitu na diligence.
Na swag.
Si swag, diligence. Because it's sensitive to the fans. Yeah. Na alafu coming to an industry that doesn't know anything about things like
that. I keep saying, you know, Savara, I don't take it for granted that you're seated here. I am very aware that you've come from touring the world.
Yeah,
you get a few months ago, not months, days ago ulikuwa Canada. Days zingine ulikuwa Stito. You get what I mean? You were in Rwanda. You are all over this thing. It's not normal that you've taken time to come and sit here. I'm honored by that. I also understand the person I'm talking to in terms of the magnitude of what Sauti Sol has done in this country. Honestly speaking, the closest I can think about this is probably Wakina Kanji Milele, but theirs was still not on this, nowhere near this level. Nowhere.
They really pushed.
Yeah, no, but bro, I mean, you guys are international. I can go to Rwandans and Rwandans can sing me your whole catalog. Not one, not two, not three songs. So with that said, you guys go through, I've understood this first thing. I've understood why you needed a break. I've made sense. I've also understood, kumbe ilikuwa strategy for you to start releasing songs as individuals.
Yo, creativity haiishi. Wacheni ni explore creatively, ndo pia nikuwe happy. You know, artists are fueled by their creativity. Nimewafanya the same thing over a very long period of time. I need to refill my tank. So this is the time I'm refilling my tank. I need to grow differently. Niko kwa age pia nataka kujidiscover. Place tamu yani ya maisha yangu pia. Yani nione tu vitu naweza fanya pia. Unajua, so nikirefill tank ndo apatia vitu tofauti. That's why I did my album.
In fact, I was going to go there now. So let's talk about then, as you guys start releasing songs, you as Savara.
Yes.
I think, were you the last one?
Yes, I was the last one.
You were the last one to release something, yeah.
Yes.
I remember Bien Sharks, Polycarp did his some songs, Chimano did the fancy video. But Savara amenyamaza. Na Savara alikuwa amenyamaza for long, but we knew you were going to release. Now tell us about, I'm not sure if you started with balance.
Yeah, the silence was...
Tell us about your process. What is going through your mind? What are you creating? What's happening?
The thing is,